All right, we hot and we back with another one.
Back in the building.
We got Hot Take Rod back in the building. Fresh off the bag mission. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get into some no cap recaps. Get into 267. We might touch a little bit on 268, maybe something else that's going on. Like, hey, let's get it. It's the Roundhouse Roundtable. We in here. Let's get it.
That's what my glow up in lightning. Hot yeah, something like lightning. This shit a hit, I'm a psychic. She want me lick, I'm excited. See, I feel that's my business, and that's why I'm business minded. Need a push, get behind it. It's science, apply it. Words come to words, you tried it. Get it bad, get inspired. Shoot your shot, it's the effort. I admire. You're hired, ain't looking for friends at this point. My circle is small as a point. Yeah, I'd rather send the invoice than hearing the fake on their voice. It sound like a business report. Don't fuck with the business.
One part of the Roundhouse Roundtable, me, Armani T, and I got my homie, my brother.
It's the ROD. Let's get it, man. Let's
talk about it.
Say please. That's one, please. Don't need no one, that's two, please. Don't leave.
All right. So
caught that shit right on time.
He was quick with it. That was quick. So we gonna start things off.
Hold on, real quick.
What's up?
Shout out to bro for holding it down last week. Episode was fire.
Real
energy
shit.
was great, bro. So yes, sir. Shout out to you for holding that shit down last
Appreciate
week.
it, bro. Always, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you would do the same. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother.
So
absolutely.
We're gonna touch on the no cap recap. Let's just get into that right now. Fight night, was it UFC Vegas 41? Maybe I'm getting good at remembering those because like I'll go back and look. I'm like, oh, I was right.
Yeah.
So from the prelims of that, the main thing I wanted to touch on was Ronda Marcos got it done just like I expected. She was the underdog. Y'all tried to play her with that underdog, and she pulled up with the unanimous. That's all I want to say. Shout out to Ronda Marcos.
Shout out to her.
Yeah. Jamie Pickett got the W, got the unanimous.
I like that. I like what Jamie Pickett looking like for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
For sure. Mason Jones, David Onama. I don't know about this one being unanimous decision, but he got the control. Y'all guys need to learn how to get up. Like, I know that's easier said than done, but Jiu-Jitsu 101 will show you how to get up every time. It will show you how to get up. Take the first 10 classes. Take the first 10 classes and see how much you learn in the first 10 classes, how much that could change your career. Even if you're a black belt, that's what I'm talking about. Even if you're a black belt and you instruct classes, go to some fresh classes, probably not even at your gym. Take 10 classes at another jiu-jitsu, BJJ gym or grappling gym and learn new ways to get up. It's so sad watching strikers just lay on their back and just get laid on for round after round. Mm-hmm. And then the takedown defense be trash too.
Garbage.
Like, bro, you ain't play no tackle football when you was growing up. Like, y'all ain't do nothing, none of that. Like, But hey, you know what you need to work on. Mason Jones gave you a clean display of what you need to work on, bro. But at the same time, the striking was looking sharp. You was doing what you needed to do. But he was ready. He was willing to walk in that fire just to take you down.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, very important. Just go ahead and establish that mat presence. And you don't even have to be a black belt or anything, but like you said, take the first 10, 15 classes and just learn how to get up, because you're going to see a lot of these dudes can take punches. That's why they're UFC fighters. So they're going to walk through that shit till they lay you on the mat. They can take your game, but you can't take theirs. So you just got to make yourself versatile.
And you want to see, just like with standing up, being on the ground, the fundamentals are the things that's always going to win. That jab, staying long with that jab like you were staying, that is the same fundamental that laying on the ground, being on your back and using those fundamentals to reverse or do sweeps to reverse your position. Those things can happen as well. They're just as fundamental. Those are taught in the early classes. It's not hard to do. It's just positioning yourself. But when you panicking and you taking shots unnecessarily, you know what I'm saying, trying to survive, you're just letting the round go by. Y'all guys not knowing any jujitsu, y'all just pull up as soon as they grab y'all in full guard, close guard. What's going on? Why are you in close guard? We chilling here? I hate seeing a dude in full guard with like 15 seconds left in like the last round. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get up.
Try to secure that last safe point, man.
No, I'm saying they in close guard on their back.
Yeah, trying to secure it so they don't get beat.
Nah, bro. At the same time, it's just like, I understand staying safe in that, but it's just like, that's giving up. Do you worry about those punches already? Nah. It's the last round.
It's a reason
some blows or something.
The last couple months, all it takes is 2 hammer fists to knock him off like an eyes like this and shit. Like this.
It'd be real. It take the right place.
The right tempo shot. Yeah.
Clearly, after seeing the Vittori and but Dwight Grant and Francisco Trinaldo just stayed heavy. He was like, oh, I could take him down. He took him down once again. The striker got taken down and couldn't do shit about that. Like,
both of these look like some Motown legends, bro. Don't they? Please.
Bruh.
Tell me Dwight Grant don't belong on Motown 70. Tell me he don't. That's all I want.
I didn't think that he had him on the ground long enough or he controlled him enough on the ground to actually win. I felt like it could have went either way for real. That's why I thought Dwight Grant still won it, but maybe I was just in a facade. I don't know.
I mean, looking at the numbers, bro, it's just hard to see how it was even a split decision.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you know what I'm saying?
The takedowns and control, that's what the judges were judging. As we get through this no cap, y'all gonna see the judges were clearly judging how well you can lay on somebody and hold them. That's just pretty much where it's at.
I mean, he had that one takedown. How long did he hold that? See, he wasn't even getting busy on the ground.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing.
How was it not a unanimous decision? How was it even a split decision? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Alex Casares. I'm gonna just say
that.
He
landed 13% leg kicks, bro. Like, what were you doing, son? All right.
Sung Woo Choi came in there strong, but Alex just stayed like long with the shit. Like, stayed long with the kicks. It was landing.
I would say it was accurate as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Super accurate. Got touched a little bit, but at the same time, he still came through. Like, it's almost like he studied him well. You could tell that he watched his film, because once he got him against that cage, it's almost like he immediately grabbed his back. The first time, I think it was earlier in that round, or it was earlier in the round before that, they got against the cage, and he saw that he made his back available. Mm-hmm. And he made that read, and he went back again, put him in the same position, and took his back, bro. That's martial arts. Martial art.
So we'd like to see.
Alex came through with the submission. I think it was rear naked. It's like standing one too. He's still coming up doing his thing. I was like, damn, he looked familiar as fuck. And it was just like, I think I seen him on Tough. And then that's when he starts smiling. And I was like, yup. And I was like, damn, that was a while ago. Jocelyn Edwards versus Jessica Rose. And by the way, Alex was the underdog in that one. So just throwing that out there. Jocelyn Edwards versus Jessica Rose Clark.
The takedowns lost Jocelyn this fight. 5 of 11.
It was so annoying because she was literally piecing her all up, all over on the feet. Mm-hmm. Then she took her down, but Jessica Rose did no damage at all on the ground. 0 damage. I think at the end she threw 2 punches. How is this like? Is it the dominance? Ultimate Fighter? Is that fighting? Laying on somebody?
By technicality, yeah.
And the fuck no. This is what I'm saying. And you could say by that technicality, yeah, she was controlling. Jocelyn Edwards put more hands on her from her back than she put more hands on her from being on top of her. So I don't understand how that wasn't calculated, when you're laying on your back, do those strikes count to a decision? Or does it only count whenever you knock somebody out or change the position? I don't know.
I mean, because I feel like if you're going to talk about control, you got to have some type of action within control. You hear the ref always say, hey, stay busy, guys, stay busy. But
it's Jocelyn Edwards was staying busy.
That's what I'm saying. What's the definition of busy? Like, how are we grading this? Like, I understand this person is controlling or maybe have top mount or whatever it is, but at the same time, if I'm piecing her up from my back and all she's doing is laying there close, you know what I'm saying? Close, like, what is it? What are we judging here now? What are we judging? Are we here for a fight or are we here for a wrestling match? Like, that's wrestling 1-on-1.
Yeah, and it's just like
if you're laying on somebody and you're not, you should lose point, not even lose points, but you should get stood up. If you're scared of getting beat off of somebody who's on their back, then don't fucking take them down. I don't know. What are we judging here, man?
I don't. That's just what it comes down to. Like, what we are judging, and to get unanimous, like what?
UD too.
Y'all was just throwing those UDs out there, like,
and then through a random draw.
I'm about to say, and then through a draw, which this fight I thought was very super. It was super close. But I would say Grant Dawson, pulled away a little bit, had a little bit more moments in the fight. I would say that. The
takedowns definitely helped him. I mean, granted, he went 3 of 11, 27%, so that's ass.
Yeah, because Ricky Glenn started catching on.
that beats no takedown attempts. I feel like maybe had Glenn got a takedown or two, this fight would have went his way. Because like you said, Dawson was breaking away towards the end. You can start to see the separation, but yeah. I feel like the fight was close enough at that point where it's like, cool, the right time takedown will always win you a fight.
And I think it was like at the very end where Ricky Glenn started to
like last minute or two.
Yeah, like throw a little few flurries. Mm-hmm. And I think it was while they was in transition trying to get up or something. But either way, a draw is good.
It's like kissing your sister.
It's cool.
Bonus points if y'all can tell me what movie that's from.
So, and that's fucked up because that was a co-main event. What was y'all doing? But the main event definitely made up for it. Like I come back and I say that when I said I don't care about this fight, I was wrong. This was a great fight. This is I care about it now. At first, I didn't care about it, but like I think it was a great fight. Yeah. I slept on it. That's what I could say. I slept on this fight. Probably because it was just like I'm trying to think about what's going to happen next with them. What are y'all doing? Like it's like we don't even know what's happening. What caused you going to go up 205 and Victoria? Do you want to go up 205 too? Like I don't know. The fight was awesome. Unanimous. I don't know. I think the judges favored Vittori because of everything he went through, and I feel like judges did not favor Costa because they probably felt emotions about these things. I feel like it was some emotions added to these points over here.
I agree. I don't know. A couple things stood out to me. Number one, that both of these guys should just make the move to 205 permanently.
Oh God.
I feel like they're both fighting down. Cutting, you know what I'm saying, fighting at 185 for what? To get, I guess, the physical advantage. But both of these guys, they look fine at 205. Cardio may have looked like an issue, but clearly Costa just comes with gas tanks built into his body because first round, I didn't think dude was gonna make it to the third. And he strongly himself to the fifth. So I don't think this fight was first of all, I don't believe in that point take, like why they took a point. I'm not understanding. I don't know if I heard a warning. I didn't hear too many warnings.
Yeah, it was a silent warning.
Yeah, a whole point take, but even with that
point mental
take,
warning.
I don't think it was a 48-46 fight. You can't tell me that Vittori clearly dominated Costa. No. Let's check them. Let's check his abdomen. Let's check his spleen. Let's check that rib cage. Yeah. Costa was working for that shit.
Costa was mixing it up more than Vittori was.
Yeah.
Costa was more of a mixed martial artist in that aspect. So
How many
that's
times did
in significant strikes. I think Costa landed more significant strikes, but the numbers say that Vettori landed more significant strikes. So it, to me, it's almost like they were judging Vettori's significant strike, and Paulo Costa not a significant strike. So like maybe that's how things were being handled. Like I don't know. I feel like judges had some things on their chest. Like they had some. They was like, you know what? This man tried to challenge the organization. He's not being professional as a prize fighter. You know, and the judges are like, we judge prize fighters. These guys who make these weight cuts, come in here and fight almost depleted just to be able to get a W. Mm-hmm. And Costa makes a joke out of it. So like, I feel like if the judges was going to have any type of feelings towards him, it would have been based on those circumstances. I believe so.
I mean, I don't know. I think, like you said, the whole emotion of the prior 2 weeks led into a lot of decision making in that fight. Because, like I said, that fight was closer than 48-46. Even with that point change, like Costa, apparently he's been banned from 185. So I don't know how you get banned from a whole weight class. But I don't know. Like
they cut him off.
205 would be good.
You know, when you get cut off from the bar,
yeah,
they cut him off from 185.
Give me a key, sir.
that was last call for 185. Yeah. That was last call, bro. Because it's just like what else would you do? Like take more money? I think take more money. That's the first thing I think. I don't know about taking points because somebody was talking about taking points in the beginning before the round starts for being like no, the people saying that
take 50% of that purse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally as simple as that, bro. Take 50% of that purse if you can't make weight.
Because if you just take a point, because if they take a point and if they take a point, I don't know about them probably taking piece of the purse.
Right.
So if they do take a piece of the purse, it's going to stay to 20%. So you still going to get paid. Right. So at the same time, it's just like, I just see guys, if they want to come in overweight, all they got to do is come in overweight and take that little point loss, get a KO, and get the W. Yeah. Get a W, and get both of your checks, and you can have a little 20% of the purse.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about that 20% anyway.
Yeah. So it's just like, guys can work around it, but if you take more money, guys gonna be like, fuck, I can't eat. Yeah. My coach can't eat.
Right.
I have to take this shit serious from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So
stop giving them options when they miss weight. Like, why was it even an option to move this bout to light heavyweight?
Because they wanted to make it happen. They wanted to make sure it happened. But at the same time, it's like, it's still the reason why it's an independent company, and it ain't like no written standards that's making a lot of this happen. It is rules, like, according to the states. But at the same time, it's just like Vettori was willing to go up with him, willing to have a catch weight. So that's what they did. And he still ended up winning. Which was weird because I don't know. That was super. Yeah, that was like, and if I don't, Vettori gonna go back and look at that fight and be like, damn,
I got away with one.
Cause like, I feel like he looked closer in his Izzy fights than he did in this Paulo Costa fight to me. He was eating a lot of fucking shots, a lot of body shots. Caught a fucking head kick, maybe a few head kicks.
Mean head kick. Oh my gosh!
Like,
and was like inches away from catching like 2 or 3 more,
bro. But the body kicks alone, it got to a point where Vettori started up here, but when he started fucking the body kicks up, it's almost like his arm just was like not even there to try to stop the body kicks. Yeah. It's like it was there to just hold himself like just, oh my God, please don't touch this.
Yeah, to shield the blow. That's all he did, bro.
But either way, he came out with the W. He pulled up. So his storyline continues. Costa's supposed to go to 205. What would you now? It's just like Vittori won, yeah, but it's just like now I would Costa about to do at 205.
I think Costa gonna do some damage at 205.
I want him to fight Ricky. I want him to fight Ricky. Bracket. That's how you say his name.
And it seems like 205 is a more comfortable weight for him once he gets his legs and cardio.
It does, and it seems like he like you said, the cardio, once he gets that cardio down pat, because it's already almost there. Mm-hmm. It's almost like he turned it up in the 4th and the 5th, bro. Like cardio wasn't an issue. That's why I don't know about cardio really being an issue. That's crazy. What kind of mind games you got going on? You wanted to just be bigger and coming in like beat Vittori or something like that? I don't know.
I feel like Costa was like, man, fuck it. I don't even care about this fight.
You think so?
That's how I felt. It's no way, son, that you come into a press conference a week before and say you at 195. Just to come back like a couple days later and weigh in at 211. Bro. My man, he was 211 4 days before the fight.
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, he did not really care. And then he said he had a bicep tear. So that's why he still had
to lay the foundation for the excuse.
Like what? A bicep tear. What that got to do with getting on the bike?
Watching what you eating.
What that got to do with what?
Prepare yourself.
Shit, nigga, he didn't care. We'll just say that. Just say that. Just say you ain't care about the fight because you're still trying to save face to get another fight. All right, so we just gonna get into the main card of UFC 267, which is going to be a free event because Aljamain is no longer on the card.
We don't know that.
This is a free event because Aljamain is not on the card no more. Hey, shout out to Aljamain. This is one of the biggest flexes. This is one of the biggest flexes you can have is that they are not making something a pay-per-view event because
we have no proof
I'm not on the card.
We have no proof of that.
Real? I got proof of that.
We have no proof of that.
I got proof of that.
Well, when you present your argument, sir, and we'll talk about it.
Oh, it's saying that it's a free event?
I'm not endorsing
They're gonna give it out for the freezy. They giving it out for the freezy because Aljamain is not on the card. So
that's a you take.
So I'm putting the bantamweight division on notice.
That's a you
if
take.
you think you a draw, just know if you on the card and it's
gonna be a quiet podcast when he get that belt took. Listen to the crickets. Don't let that boy lose his belt.
No. Hey, bro. I think when he ready, we about to see what he made of because I think that if Peter Yan loses to Corey Sandhagen, then Aljamain not even looking at Peter Yan no more. He's not even
definitely not.
He's not even paying attention to Peter Yan no more.
This, bro, you might as well.
Like, you might as well go ahead. Pack it up. But Peter Yan ain't going too far, bro, because like this motherfucker is still nasty. He's still a beast. Like, and I will never I won't disregard that. I will say that Aljamain is better than Peter Yan, but I will say that Peter Yan is a fucking beast. And on the right night, he could do it's like in the bantamweight division, anybody could be that. Yeah. Like right now, Peter Yan is the sleeper. He could possibly get that goal going home. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't sleeping on him. Not me.
Not me.
Not me. So Magomed Ankalaev.
Magomed
Vulcan versus Vulcan.
Number 7 versus 8 in the light.
Because y'all trying me with the names. But at the same time, it's like we got the guys, I think Ankalaev is going to come through with the W. I just think he's super dominant, like, and he has hands.
6'3", 75 inches.
75, and both of them got 75 in.
But the leg, look at the leg advantage he got. I can see leg kicks eating all day.
Yeah.
My man got a 5.5 inch leg reach advantage. So,
and it's like, bro.
So wait, that means your lower body long as shit because y'all are the same height essentially, but you got 6 inches in leg reach. So,
but I don't know why he getting this fight anyway. You know what I mean? For real.
Long as shit.
They be trying not to give these guys the dogs yet because they don't want to see the dogs get exposed yet. Yeah. I believe that.
Here's my pick for who's gonna dethrone Usman if anybody does.
Who?
Kazmat. I've been high on Kazmat since day one. Li Jingliang. That's my bad.
You know how hard it is for me not to say that on this show and trying to just somewhat professional.
Nope. Not here. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, damn, I'm over here crying.
No, because I know I be knowing the names be wild. I don't be trying to play on nobody's name. But every time I see it, I be want to say it so bad. Oh, all right. All right, we're here. But you think Kazmat got that one? Kazmat he's been inactive for a while.
Yeah, injuries.
So I wonder how he's going to be coming back. Hopefully Li Jingliang doesn't have any type of fear based on how he acts or what he tries to project out there. I just want to smash and all that shit. Like, hopefully he go in there, focus and get it done, because like somebody gonna stop the hype train. Because like you think he gonna get up to Usman, all right, but somebody gonna stop the hype train. We'll see. I just think that maybe he is more of the hype than a lot of the other guys.
I don't know if Kazmat is the one that he's just gonna pound through, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have Kazmat for the W.
I do. Yeah. I don't know if Lee is going to smash through Kazmat. As I'm saying, I don't know if Kazmat is the person that he's just gonna go in there and beat on. Like, I'm not sure.
We haven't seen Kazmat's chin for real, so just seen him wrestling.
Don't think so?
Just seen him wrestling, throw people around. So
that's impressive. That's impressive.
That's all you got to do in the UFC.
But it looks like he don't get hit per minute. He has a 0.1 absorb strike per minute.
Because when you put people on the ground and you're on top, laying your hands on them, like, bro, like how many fights has he had so far? Like,
I feel like it's the same thing with Khabib though. We didn't know what Khabib chin looked like until later. He got tested later in his career. I feel like at this point where Kazmat is,
he's leveling out. He's getting to it. He's rising to his
so I definitely don't think this is the fight
his competition level. I think that's just what guys have to do. They got to rise to their competition level. I think that he might meet his competition level at this point, right here at the 11. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Depends on how good Li Jingliang can stay on his feet.
We gotta move on because I'm getting the urge again. I'm not gonna say that again.
Urge what? Oh my god, bro! All right, Alexander Volkov. Alexander Volkov, he back.
Oh, we know who I'm riding with.
Alexander Volkov coming off his last loss. Who was it? Was his last loss Cyril Gane? I think his last loss might have been Cyril.
I don't know. I just get Russian mob vibes from him.
I get Russian basketball player vibes from him.
Why? Because he's 6'7". Tall ass. He got the height advantage, he got the reach advantage, and the leg reach.
Yeah, so his last loss was from Sirgan. So yeah, that wasn't too long ago, but he back trying to get it done.
As he should. He's still sitting at 5, so he's more than in the conversation. Shit, Stipe should be coming back soon too. We should see him at the top of the year too. Because I know my man ain't
His
put you
title
in
whenever you got somebody like Volkov, you got to get in there. You literally got to be in there. Because anything else,
lost it there.
You're gonna get picked off left and right from the outside.
Give me Volkov for that.
Okay, so you got Volkov for that.
So I got Magomed, Cosma, and Volkov.
I got Enklov, Lee Jingling, because I'm gonna step out there.
Okay, I love it. Okay.
I'm gonna step out there.
No, damn well you don't believe in that pick.
Hey, I told you. Hey, but when I talked to the bookie, it's like no. But I'm going with Lee Jingling for real. We ain't on the fence about it. I'm going all the way.
Might want to actually put some money on that. Look at the odds.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and they sleeping on this man. So like, yeah. And I think I want to go Volkov.
Okay.
He came off a loss from Sirgan. I think he was looking good versus Sirgan, but once he got in his groove, but I think at first he just looked scared, worried about the outcome. Not scared, but just worried about the outcome.
Yeah.
So, but I think he's gonna come in here and really want to bang for real.
Mm-hmm.
Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker. By the way, my son loves Dan Hooker. I don't know why that's the one MMA fighter. Bro, like, I don't know. Every time he see, oh, Dan Hooker, I'm like, all right, that's your guy. Like, some people be having they person, but I think Dan Hooker, I don't know what my son loves you, but like, he loves Dan Hooker. Even though I know, like, Islam's about to put some work on you.
It's going to be a tough one for you this weekend, brother. It's going to be a tough one.
Lord. But, bro, that would be so wild if he stopped him, bro. Dan Hooker would really. This is how big you would know. You would know that Islam was a prospect, a big, huge prospect, if Dan Hooker either finishes him or wins, and he gets a huge accolade, a huge bump, like in the lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Talking about fight number 1 or number 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe title shot if he wait around long enough. That's how you're gonna know the UFC was sleeping on Islam the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to throw it out there. But
we could run a couple episodes back. I've been talking about this for months now.
Oh yeah, I know, and I'm a believer in Islam, bro. Watching his fights, I'm like, bro, he does what Khabib does, bro.
Maybe Khabib, bro.
He does what Khabib does. So it's just like Dan Hooker.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe he did a lot of wrestling work with working on his upcoming fight with Chandler. So we'll see how the wrestling works, but I'm not seeing it. Islam, them guys, bruh.
They're different. And then mind you, Islam, I just feel in my heart that Islam's ready for 5 rounds. So
yep.
You're literally going to have to wrestle for 15 minutes straight, bro. Like,
no less than 15 minutes. You're going to be on the ground for more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to put a bet out there for that. Like, where the polls at for that? Where the polls at for the
total
the ground?
Less than 100.
Total ground time.
It's got to be over 10 minutes at least.
But that it's going to be a crazy fight either way, because Dan Hooker ain't just going to let it happen. So, he's going to go down swinging for sure. But at the same time, what I love about Islam, we could say baby Habib, but his hands are better than Habib's hands.
Oh, yeah.
His hands are sharper than Habib's hands already.
I agree.
So
I agree.
That's why I think that's just crazy. I think they got some problems on their hand. Just like I believe Corey Sandhagen got a problem on his hands. I'm sorry, Corey Sandhagen. Like we like, I feel like you're a great fighter, but I feel like the people that they keep putting you up against, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I know you have the skills to do all these things, but I feel like these guys, it's almost like they have the intensity and like the natural intent to kill, not like they taught themselves to want to hit hard and taught themselves. These guys really are fucking animals. Like Peter Yan is going to try to rip your head off. Like when I say rip your head off, I'm just saying like, bro, like these guys are different. This guy just came off of kneeing the motherfucker in the head on his last fight. So I'm just saying, like, either way, I hope that you could pull something off like a flying knee like you did. I hope so, but I know if y'all are going to be in there together, Peter Yan is going to come out that motherfucker
with the dub.
With the dub.
Like, I couldn't have said it myself, brother. Stand up Russia, brother. Stand up Russia. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Y'all know who I'm right with.
But this is what I say: if Corey Sandhagen stays long and touches him the whole time, Peter Yan is not going to allow himself to just sit back and get touched, like and just watch. That's what I'm saying. Like you could run, but that's he's going to be throwing feet at you and shit. Like it's different. So I don't know. Corey Sandhagen just had a hard ass fight with TJ Dillashaw. This is going to show if the UFC is just trying to throw him bones or if he needs to be fighting competition that's ranked under him as everybody else who loses fights. Mm-hmm. You lose fights, you fight down. You owe somebody that opportunity now, but you didn't give nobody that opportunity. You just stepped up into the other. You stepped into the pinky promise. So now you're in a fight with Peter Yan, and we going fucking and you're the underdog once again.
Yeah, now that I think about it, why wasn't this Dillashaw Yan? Being that Dillashaw beat Sandhagen recently, most recently.
I thought we talked about Dillashaw being hurt or knee surgery or something like that. Some type of surgery or something.
So he did have a procedure after that fight.
Yeah, and I think even if he was healthy, I think he would have. No, I think they may have wanted him to fight if he was healthy, but I wonder if he would have fought for the interim belt. You think he would have fought for the interim belt, knowing that?
I mean, that's almost a guaranteed number one contenders because you win that, your next fight is for the belt.
But not necessarily, because that puts the two top contenders in the waiting period while Aljamain may be ready to fight.
Well, who are the top two? It's obviously
Peter Yan,
and then number two,
TJ Dillashaw.
So that's what I'm saying. Had Dillashaw, it would have been 1 versus 2 right there. Winner that fights for the belt. I felt like that was more of an easier resolved situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's easier to resolve situations since TJ Dillashaw beat Corey Sandhagen and Aljamain already beat Corey Sandhagen.
So the common denominator is why Sandhagen. Because Dillashaw's hurt. Gotcha.
Because of the pinky promise. Because of the pinky promise. Like y'all just said fuck Rob Font, huh? Like y'all just said like after all the L's, like Corey Sandhagen took 2 L's, 1 L?
Yeah.
This because the second one is
didn't move in the rankings. Like you just took an L.
Yeah. Because he was at 2 at first, and all it was that it was just TJ Dillashaw just put a slide in, just came in, and everybody went down. Everybody went down the ranking, but that wasn't. I don't believe that's how it should go. Like I don't know why he just went down 1 and not 2. Maybe that was a part of the pinky promise as well. I don't know, but some of these guys be getting looks.
For a fighter that hasn't fought in 2 years, you got to lose more than 1 spot, brother.
I don't know, bro. But Peter Yan is hungry, and he probably knows that like him losing this fight will completely take him out of the picture for probably about a year.
I would say that too. Yeah, a good solid year.
Unless some wild shit pop up, and
I think it's a good solid year as long as Aljamain has the belt the whole year. I feel like if it changes hands, then his time clock has been accelerated now. Yeah.
Back.
But I feel like if Aljamain was to hold that thing for a whole year, then yeah, you're gonna be waiting for a while, Peter.
Yeah.
You're gonna be waiting for a while. Yeah, for sure. Unless Aljamain calls you out. I want Peter Yan, unless you say some shit like that.
I think they just was so determined on making this fight happen. Corey Sanhagen was like, I'm good. Cause like it's crazy. It's like TJ Dillashaw took so much damage in that fight, and Corey Sanhagen didn't seem like he took a lot of damage in that fight, and he still lost, which is crazy.
I wonder if they even called Rob Font.
I wonder if they did call.
Did he get the chance to say yay or nay? You know what I'm saying?
I would love to ask Rob Font that.
Rob Font.
Hey, Rob Font. did anybody call you about UFC
text message, email
about a UFC 267 going on?
Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing that you're on a winning streak and a number one contender, needed an opponent, and Corey Sanhagen had a pinky promise.
Google phone.
So they put him in a fight after he just lost to TJ Dillashaw. So did you get a call? Somebody call you or something?
Gift card. You know, a note.
Carrier pigeon.
Did they reach out to you?
UPS Express, like nothing.
Was it DHL? Did they DHL you a contract?
Next, Jan Blachowicz.
Glover
Teixeira.
Glover, old man
Teixeira.
Once again, one versus champ. You do the pronunciation.
Glover Teixeira. Teixeira.
You said it right.
You got to make your teeth do an X2. Teixeira. But but I think Glover got a chance. Always has a chance for him to come back and get this belt, bruh. Because remember, last title shot I think that he had was John Jones
12 years ago.
Yep. And look where the fuck he's at right now. Number one. That means all of the light heavyweight fighters cannot beat him. That's what that, or not. No. Not cannot beat him, but I'm saying like he has put himself in a spot where he has beat enough people to be the number one contender. So what I'm saying is Jan Blachowicz, he wants to lay on people. But the thing about it, I rewatched that Izzy fight, bro. And he had enough control to control a 195-pound dude with not a lot of ground experience. He has enough control to do that. The type of controls, the type of things that Glover Teixeira would do on the ground are completely different to that. His last experience being on the ground in that format.
Hell yeah.
So I know that if Jan wants to take it to the ground, which I don't believe he would want to take it to the ground, which I believe Glover would, which is why they would get there. I think that he'd get that W, bro. And I wouldn't be mad about seeing the belt exchange hands. I wouldn't be mad about that. I wouldn't be tripping. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a new person for Costa to come and try to beat. I think Costa could be a champion at 205 on some real shit. When Vettori took him down, he was not on the same level as Costa. And that's when I was like, oh shit, this dude is a black belt. Costa's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So that's why he wasn't panicking and with nothing that Vettori was doing. And Vettori almost got himself fucked up. That's why they stood it up.
I'm sorry. My silence is just me trying to find a way to object what you're saying, because I could see Paulo being a champ at 205 too. Like, I'm trying to put it in my head, like what situation, like maybe if he runs into somebody like Projaca, but you know, Paulo has proven that he could take a punch. So what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's next to get Paulo out of there? I don't think too many people really want to see him on the ground. You watch his fights, not too many people. I mean, granted, it's because he finished in Bama's before they even get the chance, but most people not looking forward to taking Costa down. Most of these Brazilian guys, they're well versed in jujitsu. That's like,
Yes.
it's like they learn that before they learn how to speak.
Yeah.
So
Like they learn that while they learning soccer.
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
same thing
while they
with
outside
American
playing soccer.
the analytics will show you that your best chance to beat Bay is to take her to the mat. There ain't too many fighters that's trying to take her down. Whether it's because you get caught with a right hook going in,
Yeah.
or takedown defense is crazy, or if you do get her on the ground, she still beat the shit out you from the back position. Like, I'm not sure if you want to mess with Brazilians and mat, bro. Like, that's not synonymous with each other. You should not do it. You should not do it.
Which is why I think Jan is going to try to stay standing up.
Which would be smart.
But, bro, I don't know. I think Glover going to go home with the gold. I think it's his time.
I'm going to stick with my guns, though.
Yep, like you.
So I'm going to keep that same energy. Give me my man to come out and hold on to
that. You know, I was saying I ain't going to sleep on y'all no more, too.
It's cool.
But
you keep the same energy, too, because you've been team to share from day one.
Because you've been saying you've been talking about giving him his flowers and stuff. This is not a give him his flowers moment. He's been getting W's. He's been getting his W's moment. That's what's been going on. That's why he's number one right now. So I just know that Jan was not very forceful on the ground. It's almost like he was just trying to hold on to him on the ground. And that ain't going to cut it for Glover to share. It's not going to cut it for him. So it's like you're going to have to do work. And when you're trying to do work, that's when you're going to fuck yourself up more. So you might as well just stand it up again.
Yeah, his last loss was 2018. Fought 3 times in 2019. Fought twice last year. Fighting once this year. He's been putting out the dubs, like you said.
That's why he there.
I'm about to say
and one of them was Anthony Smith, and he got Anthony Smith out there bad.
Yeah.
Because that's the part. Like, it's almost like when you got two jiu-jitsu guys in there, it's almost like they can get trapped in their own world and start a whole, it'd be a fucking jiu-jitsu match, and that's it.
That is
until one of them remember, but I could punch you in the face. And then somebody win. By submission still.
That for Rampage Jackson.
And why is Jan talking trash to the Bellator fighter?
I think they're trying to work on that
unified belt.
Yeah, that cross promotion. I think that's what they really trying to push for. Is that
somewhat, but I think he has to beat the Bellator champ right now. You know how they do their tournaments.
I wouldn't mind something like that for UFC. And hear me out. I say that just because it seems like there's no set standard for this. Rankings matter sometimes, and then we look at matchups and rankings don't matter. You got guys that fight down, you got guys that fight up. So I think why not throw like a tournament style somewhere in there, like fit it in there somehow. Like, I don't know, make like do a promotional event, like a fight night, where it's like, you rank your top 2 fighters, like, so you take the top 10 and you put it in a tournament. First 2 fighters will probably have a bye, or if you go 8, first 2 fighters will have a bye, right? Then 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5, or something. Like, you get the numbers, you know what I'm saying? So, or it would be 3 versus 8, 4 versus 7, and then 5 versus 6. Do like a tournament like that. Like, let's spruce it up, man. Let's spaz it up, because honestly, I think like a lot of these, I'm not gonna say UFC started to lose their flair, but a lot of these other promotionals are starting to catch up. Especially when you got a lot of these ex-UFC fighters going over, hitting these cross promotions. You're seeing that the money's kind of better. Situation, how you control your career is a little better. But being at the UFC is like being at the promotion. It's like G League versus NBA. G League motherfuckers are still ballers. G League motherfuckers are still ballers, and a lot of them are better than these people that's in the NBA, but
they just haven't got that. They just haven't been selected yet.
I watch Bellator, bro. I watch I watch all that, bro, and I see a lot of fighters that could give a lot of these Bamas, even the ranked ones, some go. You know what I'm saying? The only real elite fighters is top 2, 3 of each division. After that, it's just like a toss-up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why not give some of these dudes a chance to come in the UFC and see if you could spark some fresh talent, make some new storylines? You know what I'm saying? You know how much money that would make Bellator and UFC combining their light heavyweight championship?
But it's like, you got people like Kyla Harrison in PFL.
She better than probably any bantamweight not named A. She bigger than all of them.
That's a fight I would want to see though.
Yeah, give me Kayla and Amanda.
That's a definitely a fight that.
I pay for that.
But look, Dana is gonna try to play hardball to not pay her. So he's gonna say, "Hey, you're okay. So let me pay you this amount." So,
yeah,
and I don't think Kyla Harris is gonna have that. I don't think she's gonna have that.
No, she knows her worth. I know what you're gonna just give her anything.
And it's almost like Amanda Nunes just kind of came up in that. So it's just like she just know what she knows. She know what she get paid. She knows she's been a champion all this time. So she good with champion money, you know. Yeah. But you're gonna see if Kyla Harrison comes to the UFC, how much more they pay her and how much different her pay will be. Mark my words, watch what I say. She's going to be getting paid more than Amanda Nunes before she's even champion if she comes to the UFC. Just throwing that out there. Unless off of star power, based off of her working her contract, jugging her contract just right. Because it's going to get to a point where Amanda Nunes just keeps rotating these girls in and out. And this is one, because once she finished Juliana Pena, that's when it's going to be like, okay, all right, what's next now?
Right. You got to make that fight then, right?
They're like, all right, no, they're going to try to fish around for the Shevchenko Amanda Nunes fight.
Nobody wants to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to fucking try to fight tooth and nail for that shit.
Which makes sense. I mean,
it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, but they've already fought. Like I think it's like, I think Amanda Nunes already beat her twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, twice. I don't know, bro. I'm good on the Shevchenko Nunes fight.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's where they're gonna try to fish around, try to do all that shit just to avoid the Kyla Harrison fight.
That's definitely gonna be next. Because if you throw her into that fight, you're gonna have to at least pay her.
Mm-hmm. But I do know that Kyla Harrison does need to boost her clout up some more. I think she still has to build up some. Because it's easy to be like, okay, like once you're in the UFC, that's when the publicity really starts to hit. But if you can really boost the PFL like that and where the eyes are on you, if you could do that and get it, then you'll be pretty much Conor, but a female version.
So we're finally getting it.
Getting what?
Cannonier and Brunson.
I don't know why.
Excited for that. Ooh. Because it's hard to sleep on Brunson, the body of work that Brunson has put in his last 5 or 6 fights. And it's also hard to ignore the work that Cannonier has put in too. Because Cannonier has been working his ass off. He deserves it. So I like this for number 1 contenders. I think I remember alluding to this, doing this match as long as it's a number 1 contender. Winner of this fights Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm after
because bro, like that Whitaker fight,
it's losing steam to me, bro.
I sleep well knowing that fight is not booked yet. I'm still sleeping fine.
That fight's not booked yet? I thought it was.
Bro, that fight's not booked. Ain't nobody signed nothing for that fight yet.
Oh, that fight ain't getting booked.
Because it's still some shit up in the air. So that's why I was just like.
But that whole card is crazy. That January 22nd, heavyweight title bout, flyweight, Trevin Giles. He on his way. You got Stanman, Kennedy and Branson, Greg Hardy, and Alexei Olenek.
And
Yeah, that's it.
I know he
And
better
the
not
next
sleep on him.
we got the
And that's what, November 6th. Woo! Damn, years.
no, you talking about the one I was just talking about?
That was 268.
Nah, that's 270. That's January 22nd.
Oh, that's my
Yeah,
son's birthday. Shout out to my son.
Shout out to nephew. I jumped around a little bit, but this November 6th card gonna be crazy. Strawweight up for grabs. Colby Covington about to get whooped on again. Frankie Edgar, Marlon Vera, Alex Pereira, and Michelitis, Michelin Man, Andre.
You said Michelitis. Man, wow.
Okay, so Shabayan. Why they got that man on a prelim and not on the main card? Quarantillo, watch out for him. Billy Q's next. Billy Q next. Jordan Williams out here looking like an iRobot character with them weird ass tattoos. I hate people that have like half finished tattoos. Like I understand the process, letting shit heal, but
No,
it's just so weird to see unfinished tattoos. Like who was it? Tony Ferguson. Bro. Fucking A. Renaissance backtracks in front of.
Can you hear it?
In the world that I would leave my studio to do a food truck with. He's the scariest man to ever enter the ring. It's Mike Tyson. I don't even have my top 5 all-time heavyweights. There I said. Like, you're cemented, man. Like, you're good. Like, every person on this planet thinks Mike Tyson's one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever do it. You're the best guys beat.
just capping all over the fucking place.
Really good guys lost. Anyway,
it's pimp shit, nigga. It's all pimp shit. Same thing.
It's weird they don't listen to you, though. I don't care. What
Oh my goodness.
Give a fuck what Mike Tyson.
You be capping like shit.
I'm with the Mike Tyson. I've never been a big Mike Tyson guy. I haven't. He's way overrated. He's the only man in the world that I would leave.
What? Somebody really.
I done had my glasses on for an hour and a half.
Somebody really had the time to do that, and I'm glad they took that time out.
Did he just say Mike Tyson was overrated?
Yeah.
That's how you talk about UFC.
Yeah,
That's how you talk about UFC, bro. Overrated?
bro. That's what
I'd love to have that conversation with
Every-
him off the camera because I feel like he just like you said, there's a lot of capping, there's a lot of amping for the camera.
Yeah,
I feel like we should have that conversation off camera.
And if it's
And,
like, if that's what it is, that's what it is. It's just like people like, is this your person? Like, is this who you are? Like,
Overrated.
Like, I don't know. Do you do this to your friends? Like I don't know. That's why, like, when people do things like that, I just make me think that, like, all right, your friends must absolutely love you, because if you do this where you talking shit and then you see Mike Tyson in person and it's all love and heavy heartbeats because you don't know if
Because you don't want to get punched in the face.
because you don't know what the fuck he know, and if he saw what you said.
Because you know Mike Tyson unstable. He might come across that goddamn couch on you.
Yeah, as much as we like to be like, oh, Mike Tyson is such a philosopher and how sacred he is.
Killer.
He was still not heads off shoulders like in an instant. So I don't know, maybe it do be clout, but hey, I just thought
Overrated?
I just thought that was funny. Like,
I'm gonna be thinking about that for like a week. Bro.
somebody yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I was thinking about that last week when I was talking about him and Ariel beefing, like, and then every week it's almost just like more and more content comes out about about what Brendan Schwab be on. Like what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, Baba? Like,
I feel like he's falling into the clout trap category.
yeah, like in that realm.
But it's like I told
teetering
you,
in that realm.
Being in this business, bro, you gotta have some crazy takes. You gotta be considered out of your mind to
it's crazy
really be successful in this business.
It's crazy shit happening regardless.
Yeah.
But lies, when they just gonna come back, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like, oh, because people are gonna watch. That's gonna, I don't know. Those watches, those ones, those drop fast.
Motherfuckers know how to use Final Cut Pro.
Yeah. And then it's just like
it will stitch a video together on your bullshit.
as you can see. As you can
that
fucking
shit,
see.
bro.
They're not fucking playing. They're not joking. And then you're a comedian, so you know about jokes.
Bro,
I don't know.
quick off topic for everybody who watches, you know what I'm saying? Stop with the Cash App shit, bro. I do not want to turn $500 into $5K in 15 minutes, bro. I trade currency. I trade foreign currency. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it there, bro. Just stay out the inbox, please. And for all of y'all following them Cash App scams, be better. Just do better. I ain't even gonna talk trash about you. Just do better, bro. I just had to make that PSA real quick because I get them daily, bro. Daily.
Sometimes we just got to.
Like a motherfucker will give you the eyes in your inbox and you just automatically be like, no, thank you. I'm good. How was your day? It's okay. Bye.
Oh, and on that video, shout out Left Hook Club. They posted that out there. Cause I don't know, maybe they were seeing what we were seeing. Maybe they put a little bit more action to it and had
somebody made their paycheck this week.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just like, hey, Brendan Schwab gives his publicity, so that's what's up. Last thing I remember I was saying was just like, hopefully Ariel ain't becoming a bully, because like double backing and triple backing on everything that's happening with that. It's like, were you trying to get sympathy or are you trying to get an army? So
I like bully Ariel though.
Of course, bully Ariel is always good in the moment.
Years, bro. I've been watching him get bullied for years. Your man covers a sport that he's not even allowed in press conferences for.
Okay, that's because Dana tried to play him numerous times, but now he good. He got his own spot now. He got his own spot.
Yeah, it's not the apex.
And he wasn't getting bullied. No, don't get that. That's what people get that wrong. You think you're gonna ask these wild ass questions or these questions that don't nobody else want to. You know what type of fucking questions you be asking sometimes.
But that's your job though, bro. That's being a journalist. You gotta ask the tough questions.
Exactly. So you must understand the comebacks are not bullying you. The comebacks are based on the questions that you decided to come out your face with. So you just getting the same energy back. Just because you asked it nicely don't mean that you asking a fucking nice ass question. That's what people get wrong with journalists. He attacked the journalist. He just asked a question. No, you asked a question that had accusations loaded. Just all accusations is ready. Ariel, we know what Ariel be doing. Like
Ariel got his shit about him.
He talks softly, but at the same time, like he be talking his shit, real shit. But yeah, bro, what's going on with you, bro? What's happening?
You know me, man. Staying on the grind, always trying to find a way.
Yeah, always, bro.
I'm working on this little project. So back when this COVID stuff hit, Forex was heavy. A lot of people caught, a lot of bad flack for the Forex. Because, it was a lot of scammers at that time. But once things started to come back open, like there's still people out there doing that Forex, making no money, currency trading, building a team. Mm-hmm. All I'm going to say is you got to look at it as something deep, bro. Like, look at the people who are actually doing it and actually successful and take. Why wouldn't you want to put your family on to money moves, bro? Like, why wouldn't you want to put your people on to making moves, learning a skill that we should have learned in school, some shit that's going to really set us free and get us financially free, especially us Black people, bro. Like, we got to be able. This is the shit that we've been asking for years. How do white man make money? How do they do all this? And now we got all these platforms that showing you the trading, tax breaks, business breaks, and how the white man been doing that shit for years, bro. They showing you how the white man been robbing the government. And as soon as we see it, what's the first thing we get? Scam. Oh, this ain't true. You gonna spend $250, but you gonna spend $240 to access you to a system that teaches you how to read charts and read pips and stuff, where you could take that not only from currency trading, but you could turn it into options trading, futures trading, and all that, and really make the big bucks. The same thing that the banks do. That's why your money shouldn't sit in the bank, because all they're doing is trading that shit on the foreign exchange market. Get with the program, man. I just want to see my people wake up. This ain't no plug. I ain't telling you join no business. I ain't telling you reach out to me if you want to learn how to trade. But all I'm saying is, man, open your mind up. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that mindset of having to go work for somebody else to put your family on, or depending on another man so your child, your daughter, your son, your wife could eat. Like, y'all got to get out of that mindset, bro. And you got to want more for yourself first. And it's going to require you stepping out your comfort zone, bro. I've been the most uncomfortable I've ever been in the last 3-4 months, bro. Just like, you know what I'm saying, with the whole, I'm not shy, but I don't really do the public speaking. I don't really do the putting myself out there and trying to motivate and encourage and impact other people, bro. But I'm starting to learn that about myself, that there was a bigger purpose for me on this earth, and it was to help people. It was to really look out for people and trying to help them find a way, just like I'm trying to find a way. So, but yeah, that's me. That's just me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to break the cycle.
That's heavy, bro. That's but hey, it get like that on the round table. It get like that.
Yes, sir.
Generation,
brother. How's the music? When we get another tape, I hope y'all cop that perfect timing too.
On God. Yeah, I've been working on some music. I don't know. Lately, it's been me being in the beats and really trying to just form that sound.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause like, bro, like now it's really on me. Cause like I would just be able to get the beats and be able to chop them up and move them how I want to move them. But now it's just me creating the beats myself, and me on the vocals, me on the ad libs, me doing the productions and engineering. So it's like it's a harder process, but at the same time, it's a faster process. Like, but I got something I'm planning on dropping in next month. Cool. Just a few tracks, just to feed them, to feed them. But yeah, it's been another episode. You know what I'm saying? We made it. We here. Make sure y'all tune in with us on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all rocking with us on the link tree. Making sure y'all fucking with me on the merch. Real One Infinity.
Go cop.
I'm going to talk about Real One Infinity. That's a brand of quality knit, quality fashion, quality wear. Just for you. Real One Infinity.
All right, so are we so you gave your prediction for Izzy, right?
Go get it.
Unless you're not a real one, then don't even
go get it. Exactly. But at the same time, one thing about some people who not real, you know who real. Go get it for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a real one, you know one. If you don't know one, you need one. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Want some real shit. So that's the Roundhouse Roundtable. That's our time. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we out of here.
All right, y'all.
That's why I use the heat as a sword, cause keep the peace as a boy. They go keys for you. Say please. That's one, please. Don't need no one. That's two, please. Don't leave. That's three.